Welcome back to the Vancouver franchise mode. We're starting the second year in this episode, and I guess I'll look over the lines. Of course, it's a massive draft in the offseason. Some new additions such as Eberle, Joe Thornton, Peterson's first year. Yes, it's a different team, definitely a better team. I've vastly improved our team. So, I finished the last episode. Here's our lines. Besser and Bershie. I'm playing Thornton. The reason I'm playing Thornton on the second line is because he's old, he's not going to progress, and it's just to help Peterson grow. So that's why I am doing that. And then on the defense, we're looking really weak. So, if you just saw our offense, say maybe you're a playoff contender. Maybe. But when you look at this, it's like, dish! Not very good. But I'm hoping this will provide some growth for another new addition, Esa Lendl, from the Dallas Stars. And in net, of course, same goal as last year, Jacob Markstrom and Demko backing him up. So I think I'm sending to the trading line, maybe the whole season, depends how things go. And in terms of expiring contracts, actually look at that right now, we have Besser. So this is going to be a big contract. Let's just see what he wants. He actually only wants $5 million. And I'll be willing to give him more than 3 years. I just sign him right now, because of course he's going to be a good player. And but I do have injuries on, but it's the sliders are 5 instead this time. Thornton, I think he's probably gonna retire. Eberle doesn't want an extension, but it's fine probably. What does he want? I'm gonna pay him like $5-6 million. And then if he wants to come back, Lindo wants to come back. Hutton, Demko wants to come back as well, and these guys are kind of don't matter that much. Leipzig doesn't want to come back, surprisingly. Okay. So, I guess you would just start on simming here. We're actually still in the preseason, so. Oh yeah, in this draft class, I gotta show you who's in this draft class. I actually can't remember who I made for this draft class. I think there's a couple of guys. Let's go take a look at this. Oh, it's Radiation Rally. So, we have Radiation Rally, the right-wing power forward, future franchise player out of Fiji. Is it Fiji? I can't remember where he's from. And we have Unbox Therapy, the YouTuber. He de-aged like 20 years, and now he's a hockey player. And yeah, and I made Jack Hughes. I also made Alexander Newhook, who's he rips up in the BCE Hockey League right now. And I also have Tquise Zemeth, another future top 2 defenseman here, and Tquise. And they're also some other players. I didn't make them, but actually the top 5 are all made, surprisingly. But obviously Jack Hughes, Newhook, and it's just Jack Hughes and Newhook are real players, but. Yeah, Radiation Rally, the consensus first overall pick. Vancouver, they're looking for him out of the Mississauga Steelheads, but, obviously I'd also, Maxx he could be a really good player for the second line, I think. Kind of a place where Thornton is right now. Him and Pearson, or probably him and Horvat in the future. Anyway, let's get into this information. So, I'm going to go 2 months. I'm going to go right to this. Actually, I want to show something against the Kings, because that's where we traded, Oh, yeah, that's right. I said Lindback. I forgot about that. Hold up, I gotta do the lines. And I'll see you guys at the start of the season. Alright, here we are at the start of the season. We went 5-2 in the preseason. Not like really matters, but here we are against San Jose. Taking it up. Okay, so my expectations, I think it's a possibility to make the playoffs, but I think our goaltending, our defense will probably hold us back. But yeah. Okay, we're actually pretty good so far. 3-1 though. The Islanders here. 4-1 win. See, our scoring is good, but the game's like 5-2. That kind of shows what I think our team's going to be like. Our defense isn't very good, so actually it's probably the worst defense in the league. And mixed with that bad goalie, Markstrom isn't a bad goalie, but he's not starting caliber. He's a really good backup, so it's kind of just like trash. But I'm excited to see LA. I think they should still have Tanev and Dahlin. Actually, I should probably check how Tanev's doing. And also Minnesota with Edler and such. But I actually did sim a bit more here. We are 11-7-1. And we're just about to go to the LA game here. Eberle showing why he wants the money. Showing why he wants to leave. 20 points in 19 games. But let's see if he actually can perform against LA here. They are 14-4-2. Jeez. Okay. First period. Reed Boucher. Okay, is he was on the team that won the Calder Cup? Yeah, I think he was. Second period. And Jeff Carter evens the game up. Will Tanev's doing anything? He might have an assist already. Bo Horvat. Yes. Reed Boucher again, the former Calder Cup winner. Putting in the work against LA. And that probably should end the game if Vancouver can keep it together. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I'll see the rest of it. And Eberle gets another goal. She was already pretty high total. Actually, never mind. It actually has more assists than goals. So I will just look at the stats and we can actually check on Minnesota and as well as LA. So Eberle, a good addition. I only trade like a second round pick, which I think was like a top 6D potential guy. So that's something like a good trade for me there. 20 games, 9 goals and 12 assists. Bo Horvat, 18 points. Peterson having an amazing rookie season. Thornton helping well in the second line there. And he kind of drops off, actually. Okay, Boucher doing okay. That rhymed. Hemmy's former Canuck man. Oh, his plus minus is good though. East Lindell, quite disappointing so far for the former Dallas Star. And Demko is having a struggle. Markman's playing like an absolute brick wall in the back. Alright. Oops, not sorry. Let's go to Minnesota. Whoever's first. Which is Minnesota. Okay. Where's Edler? And I also traded Gagne there. So there he is, being 3 points. I think he was A1 overall last year, so he's still there. Another year there. We'll see how if he resigns. Sam Gagne. God. Still in the overall. Yeah, so I'm happy. Like 4 assists. Like, what is he doing for your team, right? What is he doing? And LA right here. Of course, the former Canuck man Christopher Tanev. I'm sorry to part ways with him, but I think it's better to get I think Quinn Hughes is a better teacher than him, so I'm not mad about that. That's it then. Yeah. So I want to check out league leaders here. See who's ripping up the league. Wow, Faber Tarasenko, McDavid, Priest Bergeron, Ovechkin. Yeah. So is Peterson the? Oh, of course, these rookies. I was saying, is Peterson the rookie of the year? No, Trent Hunter's putting up 19 points. Mr. Maxx with 17. Yeah, he's already up to an 87. Peterson, he's actually still in the race. That's surprising. He's not a hacked player. Yeah, that's actually kind of it for the Rasmus Down as well, of course. On the Buffalo Sabres. So there's 20 games in. I think Eberle's showing that he deserves the extension that he wants, $5 million, and he doesn't want to come back to the team. But I think I can persuade him to. So. I guess let's go to this Minnesota game. Let's go there. Okay, so I'm hoping we can keep this with 7-5. See, that's our offense is good, but our defense is just as bad as our offense is good. So it's kind of hard to win games that way. RFA doesn't matter. Lost to Montreal. Lost to Toronto. Another loss to Carolina. Not good. Another loss. Wow. Might have switched something up here for losing this much. Okay, 3-0 win. 5-1 loss. That hurts. Utica 20-11, not bad. 5-0 loss. 6-1 win. We have amazing scoring outputs. We also have many games that we just letting so many goals. We're probably bottom 5 in goals against per game. I mean, top 5. I mean. Oh God. All the games you lose is 6-2, 5-1, like 7-2. Like, it's just brutal. Alright, so we're now, what is that? 34 games in? I'm dropping my controller constantly. 34. Brock Besser's not leading the team, so it's like, I believe it's kind of come back down to earth, I guess you could say. And we are 4 points out of the playoffs. I'm just curious to see what our goals against per game are. Guessing it's pretty atrocious. Okay. Actually, we're not that bad, it looks like. Well, 2.59 is not good, but it's actually like, we're not at the top. So, goals for per game. We're actually worse than I thought it would be. We're actually quite low. We're 23rd in the NHL, I think. And it said, okay, look at our points here. Brock Besser, I believe plenty of our points of our game still really good for a second line. Some with Barchi in the first line. Peter's up to an 85. He's already a first liner. But I'm going to wait for him to go to the first line next year. I want to have Horvat and Besser just there for now. I think they're working together. But, yeah, Alex Peterson definitely the future of this team. Offensive-wise, at least. Joe Thornton. Okay. And let's check how Quinn Hughes is doing in the... Wow, 22 goals as a defenseman. He truly is an offensive defenseman. Shooting category is pretty nice there. It's pretty nice. Adam Gaudette as well. Tom Armani. All these guys were part of the color cover on last year. Marcus Foligno, of course, from Minnesota, got demoted to the AHL this year. Doing good with what he's got though. I actually haven't had any injuries this year. Injuries is on, but you know I'm not bothered. 3.56. I feel like I should send him back down. I don't want him to play this badly up here. I mean, I could sign up like I can't. These guys aren't good enough to play in the NHL. I don't want him playing. If he's playing like 3.56, that's just gonna stunt his growth, right? And he's playing a lot of games. And I'm trading for a backup goalie right now, or I'm signing one in the free agency, but still going left because like that's just not good enough. He'll do amazing in the AHL, and I think playing in the AHL will do better things than what's going on in the NHL right now. Okay. Anthony Niemi will be our backup. I mean, he's not any better than Demko, but the goalie simulation is weird in this game. Right, so... I guess we might as well simulate this Minnesota game. See if Edler or Gagne do anything against us. First period. Eberle twice on Devin Dubnyk. And a goal for Mika Koivu. And Joe Thornton also scores one on Dubnyk. Okay. 5-on-4 power play. Should be able to clinch the dub out here. Yep. There it is. Ben Hutton scores the empty netter. Alright. So, what should we do with our backup goalie? Still not in the playoffs. 35 games in. Well, let's see if Niemi's hands. I don't know if they have room for him or not. I don't think we do. Niemi, come on. Come on, Niemi, who are you? Harry actually did accept, so... I mean, for now, I'll try Niemi. I'll actually start him in a couple of games just to see how he plays. So yeah, the Demko doesn't have waivers. It's gonna be fine. And it will benefit all the young guys in the HL having a good goalie there, so it should be okay. And actually, I'm gonna start. That's a glitch. Such a glitch when it doesn't show his goalie. That's so annoying. So I'll actually play Niemi in the next game. Oh, I gotta make sure Demko's playing the HL. Hold up. But I mean, anytime he has the experience, and I think he brings something that Demko wasn't bringing as a veteran goalie. I know this is just simulation; it doesn't really matter that much, but. So Backman's gonna get. Actually, who's playing better, Backman or Lindback? 0.902. Yeah, the next thing way better. So Lindback will now be the backup goalie. Demko can return back to the HL because I don't want him playing that badly. It hurts our team and it hurts his growth. Okay. Just make sure Niemi's starting here against Boston. I don't know if it resets or not. No, it doesn't. Okay. So Niemi will be starting this game. Brock Besser, almost point per game. 18 goals and 16 assists. Hope we can get up to like maybe 80 points this year. That'd be really nice. Okay. First period. Boston scores. Nick Holden. Questionable spot. That probably was Niemi's fault, that goal. One more. Heinen and Patrice Bergeron. They have 27 shots, though. So, not a good showing from Anthony Niemi. Louis Eriksson, though, does score on Tuukka Rask, giving us some hope. An ounce of hope. Vancouver, no. Rick Nash. Another goal from a questionable spot. I don't know if Niemi's got. Maybe we send up Lindback and try him out. Because he's playing good in the AHL. That's another goal from Rick Nash from a very questionable spot. So I'm not happy with that showing from Anthony Niemi there. Let's see how he did. Obviously 5 goals average. 0.872. Save percentage is made more important on a game-to-game basis. So I'll give him one more game, right? I'll give him one more game. If they can count in our division standings, we have played 3 less games than everybody. So I kind of want to start Lindback. Just see. Alright, let's just start with Niemi again. He should be doing good. Well, not really. He's 75 overall, but he's Anthony Niemi. He's a former Stanley Cup winner. First period. Okay. Only 2 goals, but everybody did score. 11 shots, 2 goals is nothing to be proud of. And 4-3. Berchi, Besser, and Eriksson. And Niemi only has 1 more goal and 16 more shots. Okay, I'll give it to Niemi there. And hopefully Vancouver can just maintain this lead. There we go, Brock Besser. The late first round pick. Okay, Steven Stamkos. Okay, it's power play. Okay, 5-4. Not the greatest showing from Anthony Niemi again. But, okay. Alright. There it is. Anthony Niemi played better this game. How exactly was the save percentage? 0.886. You know what? I'm just gonna use him as a backup. I'm gonna go to game 50. Those 12 more games, and then we can see if we want to send back up down low, send up Lynn back. I like having these goalie kind of not controversies, but I don't know, this makes it more fun. Okay, that's just 12 games. Will be best will have upwards of 45 points to that point. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, it's my past New Jersey game here. See how we can do. Chicago, 3-1 loss. Okay. They won the Stanley Cup last year, so. Alright, it's Calgary here. Actually, I don't know how Ginla signed. I was thinking about that. 2 wins in a row there. Dallas, stacked team with Mr. Maxx and Jimmy Benn and Tyler Seguin. Winning us Capitals, winning us Arizona. The former Stanley Cup champions, we win. Or the defending, I guess you could say. Capitals. Win. Wow, going on a really nice streak here. And it does not end with the New Jersey Devils here. So that probably propelled us up in the standings. That was a really good showing from our team. And still no injuries. Injuries are on. I can show you guys. 48 points to semester. We're now second in our division. Comfortably in the playoffs. Let me just check if injuries are on. I think they are. Right? So. Injuries are on. Sliders to 5. I'm not going to go there and check. It takes too long. I don't have a bit of injuries, but, you know. Alright, let's see. I'm curious about if Niemi played into more games. So 50 games in. Besser. Eberle. Wow, he's actually surprised me. I thought he would score. Why did he score last year? 50 points? Like 55 points. He's probably end up with like 60. Maybe more. But Horvat, Archie, Joe Thornton. Okay. That's actually better than I thought as well. 30 points in 50 games. Alright. Peterson, what is he now? 87 overall. Why is he growing so fast? Jeez, I'm not. If morale was on, I would move him up, but I don't want to switch anything up. We're playing really well right now. Drop off here to Goldobin, actually having a really good season. Lee Eriksson falling off from his 67-point season last year. That was insane. 44 assists. Probably he might get 44 points this year. Levy up to 83. Very good. How about, is Issa Lindell playing any better? Not really. -4 as well. It's kind of worrying. And then Niemi, he's playing worse than Demko was. So, actually, he has 4 wins, though. He has the same wins as Demko in, like, what, a quarter of the games? A third of the games? And, I don't know. I'm just going to send up Lynn back and have Niemi be the AHL. Actually, how is Demko doing in the AHL? That's pretty important. I think we look like we're all going to make playoffs this year. So I might have to trade for, I think I'm going to trade for an older defenseman. That's what I'm going to do, just to strengthen our defenseman there. So, in net, okay, let's see how Demko's doing down there. Okay, AHL. Yeah, 2.19. What, I just look out there. Yeah, I think he's better off down there. I'm scared he may not grow at this point. He's 23 years old, right? So, alright, let's go to roster moves here. Let's set up Lynn back. I think he's playing good in the AHL, so why wouldn't that transfer to the NHL, right? 1.92, that's actually insane goal against average. Oh wait, does Niemi have to... Nice. He has to pass waivers there. I was scared that I accidentally sent down Markstrom for a bit. Okay. I'll put Lynn back on the NHL squad, and same with the AHL. I'll put Niemi on here. We have a lot of goalies now. It's always good to have some goalie options, though. Alright, and there's Lynn back. I'll smite this trade line with him, see how he does. Alrighty. Alright, let's go to this Vegas game. We can slow some that game if we want. See how William Karlsson's doing. He's probably ripping up the league again. Somehow we're in the Calder, even though he played like 3 full seasons last year. He just really broke the rules in NHL. That's how good he was. LA, we win. Nice to see. Vegas, Pacific rivals, we beat. Lost Arizona, surprising. Nothing that ends our streak of wins. It was like 10 games, I think. Atlanta lost to Calgary. We lost our groove, it looks like. Anaheim. This summation is very slow. 6-1 loss. I have a feeling Lindback was playing in that game. 6-4 loss. 5-4 win. 2-1 OT loss. 6-2 win. 3-1 loss. And okay, so a bit of a rockier month of February, but we're still a really good team. Same with Utica. Look at Utica is a very good team now. I think they're probably one of the best teams in the AHL. Which is always nice to have an HL team, because a good AHL team, because look at that, 61 points from Brockbuster. It's always good to have a nice AHL team, because all the young guys will grow better. Okay, let's look at the stats. You now have 4 goalies play for the Vancouver Canucks this season. Maybe Backman will be next. Okay, so Everly now to 50 points, almost surpassing his last year's total already. Horvat, I expect from him 49 points in 62 games, spotting up at 60 points, which I'm looking for him. He's going to be a second line forward in the future, so. Is he an 88 now? Okay, Pearson's still 87. Having a great season. I don't want to mess up, but he's playing on the second line. He's mashing well with Thornton and Eberle. I don't want to change anything. Boucher had a really nice season as well. I think it's his first full NHL season, if I'm not wrong. Well, I guess technically not. He's played 23 games that year. Played 39 in 2017. So I guess it's not well, it's technically it is his first full season. Okay, Vertanen. I did it last year, 20 points. I think he's similar. He didn't have a similar season to last year. That's okay. And then Lindback, how are you doing? Oh, okay, similar to Nami. Better though, better. He is doing better, so I'm gonna keep him in there for now. And we can see what Demko's doing in the AHL. He's pretty, yeah, he's playing insane in the AHL. I don't know if this is stunning injury or if it's helping. I'm really scared. But Lindback's playing okay. I'm just gonna keep him in there. Okay. Let's go look at the league. Actually, I'm curious about Minnesota. I want to see how Sam Gagner is doing. I'm really curious. Gagner's having a terrible season. This is why I traded him, guys. Like he had looked good last season, but he's way worse this season. And of course, I don't care about Edler that much. Rip Edler. Okay, should have gone the other way. What am I doing? Okay, Connor McDavid with 68 points. Okay, Connor. Dylan Larkin, Barzal, Scheifele, Bruce Bergeron. Alright, Austin Matthews. This is contract price. He already signed one. Alright. Usually he gets on a different team because Toronto's on the cap to resign him. That happens most of the time. William Karlsson, the 92 overall. He's actually gone down to low elite. He was low franchise before. John Farrs looks. Wait. Yeah, he decided to return to the Islanders for us. Yeah, okay. And the goal leader is David, Jeff Carter, and Tavares. Okay. Who's our Pirates score? So it's on here. I don't know where ours is, honestly. I probably skipped. Okay, so I'm curious about AHL. Who's the best player in the AHL right now? Colton Sissons. Who's leading points? Riley Shahan. Actually, I kind of like this guy. He's a good depth player. And I've got that, of course. That's annoying. The St. Louis AHL team. It should be the Wolves, but St. Louis and Vegas like share AHL teams. It's really weird. He could be making the team next year. Depends how he progresses. Let's actually check on Quentin Hughes. He's putting insane. Why does he have so many goals for? I mean, I think I might have made his shooting category too good. Whatever. Tyler Motti putting in the work. And of course, Demko. I guess Demko and Lindback. And Backman. Backman's at, oh well. He's doing okay. Alright. So, we're at the trade deadline now, right? So, do I want to look for... I'm going to go look... I'm going to do a cut here. I'm going to look for some possible defensemen to trade for, and I'll see you guys if I have a trade. I guess I'm trying to do a trade for Oh, Ekman Larson. For some reason, I get rid of him. Probably because he doesn't want to sign with them though. But look how insane this guy is. Like, he's 27 too, so he can be on our team for a really long time. So I'm trying to say Issa Lindell, Cole Lind, Brent Leipzig in a first, but it's not going to go through. I could add another first. I don't want to add Dallas. Actually, looks like they have a lot of. I'll show you Dallas's pick. They actually has a lot of value. We traded. Who traded Dallas again? How did we get? I can't remember how we got Dallas's pick. Hold up. So I'm probably not gonna be able to do that trade, but it's the team might be in the free agency anyway, so it might not be that big of a deal. Who did I give them? Is this like probably be old, right? I don't know who I gave them. I clearly can't remember. Is that like a real life pick? I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep looking for defensemen. I'll see you guys if I find something. Alright guys, so I couldn't find a defenseman trade. Just like either they have too much value or they're not good enough. Like I found like Eric Carlson. I don't want to give up, but I'll have to give up like my next 3 first-round picks to do that, right? So I just settled for Jaromir Jagr. You know what I mean? I wanted to give him a cup. He's a good player. He's probably play 3rd or 4th line. I'm trading Leo Komarov and a 7th-round pick. This should go through, I think. Oh, actually doesn't go through, so I'm going to have to go like a 5th instead. But I think this is just it's just cool getting Jagr. Of course, he's not going to play in real life for this year, so I thought I was give him for okay. So I'll give another 6th and this and 5th and the 7th. Then, buddy, just die. Like, I'm not giving up a 3rd for Jagr. Buddy, what are you doing? Okay, I'll ask you up like some stunk person. Actually, I might keep looking for a defense or something after this. I'll give you this guy then. Oh my god, I'm done with this guy. I'm done with this guy. Okay, 5th and a 7th and Bristol. There. Jagr is part of the Vancouver Canucks. I'm not done trading it. I'm not going to back my lines. I want to get like an 85, 86 overall defenseman. Actually, I might just look on camera for it, because I don't really care if I want to give up at this point. There's no one good that no one's willing to give up, right? Like, I'll try to find an example for you guys. Like, I mean, of course I want Ekman Larson, but he's just, it's a risk because he has 1 year left. And I already have a guy with, like, Everly has 1 year left. Something back about this would be insane if I got this guy. Torrey Krug, because this kind of guy I want, he's 27. I would be okay with an older guy, but Torrey Krug, he's a possibility, actually. I might have to go for Torrey Krug. Actually, he's an offensive defenseman. Is he an offensive defenseman? I don't want enough. I already have Quinn Hughes coming up. I don't want an offensive defenseman. Like Giordano, first of all, I get him, but he's 5 years left on his contract, or 4 years, and he's gonna be so bad by that point. It's just gonna be a waste, right? Of course, I would like Dummy Hamilton as well. It's not happening. No Hannafin. I feel like I should have went for this guy and just like never all out for him, but obviously it's too late now. I mean, Pesci or Slavin could be good as well, but like Duncan Keith, how many years does he have? Though 5. I'm not taking that contract on, right? Ryan Murray. I like him. I think all of his stats, shooting stats are like, what is he putting up? Only 5 points. I want someone who have an impact on the top pairing, though. Mir Heiskanen? No, not a guy like that. May Tarkuk would be a good idea. I think Tarkuk could be a good idea. So I would give up Issa Lindell. I would give up. I think I'll give my this year's first or this year's second. I don't want it. This might be kind of hard to do. That wouldn't go through, would it? I'd have to give up like Cole Lind or someone like that. Do they want Cole Lind, people like that? I don't think they do. No, they don't. That's gonna be a bummer because I want to trade a guy like. If I'm gonna do this, I want to trade like Cole Lind. How about Leipzig? All right, this is not going too well. Let's go back to the Capitals, I guess. I've already went through all the blocks. Like Don Carlson. Do you want to just like come to Vancouver or something? Like Niskin, if he had 1 year left, I would go right for him. Same with Orlov. Madison Bowie. No, he's 800 overall. I need somebody at least 84. Oh, okay. Nicholas Johnson. This could be, and I wouldn't have to give a first round pick for this guy. Okay, what do they want for my team? Here, East Lindell. It's actually quite close going 3 straight up. So I think I could be able to do this trade. Do they want Cole Lind? They don't. No, they don't want Cole Lind. I don't want to get with that. I kind of have hope in him to actually become something. He's actually doing really good in the AHL. Why is he putting up 50 points? What's going on? Yeah, 56 points. I don't want to trade him. He actually has a future. I don't think Leipzig has much of a future. Would it go through? No. Okay, I would be willing to get my this year's third to get Johnson. Like, I mean, he's only 83. I had like no depth picks this year. This is brutal. Isn't sufficient at all. How am I this year's second? Alright, there we go. There goes Robinson's coming to the team. If I re-sign him, well, that's another question. I don't know if I'm going to re-sign him. Most likely not. But yeah, so I mean, he is the same overall as Ulevy, but just I think having the defense presence as well as Ulevy here, I think that's gonna help us out. His defense is insane, 89 offensive awareness. He's putting up 4 points. This is a bit different than I was looking for, but just to add some kind of veteran presence there, I think is a good thing. And I think East Lindo wasn't really doing it for me there. East Lindo just wasn't really doing much, so I think Johnson, he's not that old. He's probably will play for a bit longer, right? So who should I be scratching here? Maybe I should look to trade Rutan. I think I should look to trade him. Just he's already 22 years old. He is not like showing a progression. He's probably gonna end up at 30 points this year. Riboucher, you just kind of have to come up. I don't want to trade him. Brandon Sutter, of course, I'd be willing to trade him. Because I need a spot for actually I can just scratch Louis, who's actually not playing too bad. Because of course I'm looking for a spot for Jagger to play. Yeah, I'm trading Jake for Dan. I just don't think it's meant. It's meant to be a thing. I'm gonna trade Jake Phantom right now on camera. The best, maybe he'll become a third liner, right? Low top 6, it's kind of hit or miss with that. And then get some more like third, fourth, and a fifth or something for him. I'd be happy with that. Especially maybe like Carolina's picks. Like a third, fourth, and a fifth, and 2 you want to go up. I would take maybe Ginning as well. This is a good trade if it goes through. How old is Ginning? 19 years old. He's low top. He's 55 overall. I'm not even bother with a guy like that. That's just pointless, right? Like Sorella. No. He's kind of too old. Ty Smith. Now, this could be something I look for. Of course, it's not going to go through. Here, I'll give them Cole Lind. I don't care if they want him or not. I think this would go through. I don't want to trade any more picks, though. That's the thing. Don't want to trade any more picks. Because I think our defense is set. So we have, of course, we have Quentin Hughes, which will be good. And then we have Olio Levy. Then if you add him along with Evan Bouchard, which I think will become good. I mean, it might take him a while, but I think he will. That'd be a good thing. It definitely would be. Ashton, Johansson, and Gunnarsson. That's just not gonna live up to snuff, is it? Okay, I might stop with the trades here. This is a bit much. Who else? Can I just give them some unsigned draft? You guys are okay. Like, I'm not guys are even like worth anything. Yeah, okay. Do I want both of them? Well, they want Lind. Just no one wants both of them. Okay, it was a low record. Just sounds as an okay record. If I can just get... Oh, they don't even have any secondary round picks. Pittsburgh? They want Cole Lind. There's cap issues, though. I mean, if they have any guys that are old they want to give up, they don't have anyone old. There's going to be something old that they're paying a lot. Would you give me Dumoulin? Oh, I'm not placing Ham uses Dumoulin. So Vertanen for the second round pick and Brandon Dumoulin. Oh, he has a long contract though. For only $4 million. I could load that off easily. So Brian Dumoulin for Cole Lind. He actually is progressing quite well. It's just hard trading Vertanen. Let's just see if this goes through. And it does. So we strengthen our defensive core. I mean, we don't really need much forwards anymore. Look at our forward core. It's already almost okay, right? So we strengthen. I think we can send on Biega now. I don't care if he gets claimed. He doesn't claim. It's fine. I think that's a good playoff push. Adding Dumoulin there. I think I'm gonna keep him on the top 6. I think that's just a good addition. Chris 10, and then we can play Jaeger there. I'm gonna move Goldobin to the 4th. Actually, I'll move Erickson to the 4th line. There we go. All right, so there we go. Jaeger. Our team's like our forward is already good. I mean, Everly's 28. He's young. Besser obviously is only gonna get better. Horvat only gonna get better. Joe Thornton obviously is temporary, but we have Player C still on the way up as well. Yeah, so I think I think maybe got that because slide into the 4th line as well. So we're okay with our forwards. I think our defensemen is really more we need to focus on. I think Brian Dumoulin's a good addition to there. He's 27 years old, solid defenseman. Of course, we have 2 really good defensive defensemen now, and that's it, right? And we have 1 offense and the rest are 2 ways. I think that's a good mix. And I mean, thanks Hemius, but you're gonna be a depth guy for now. I think you're a good depth guy at that. And Matt Reed's also gonna come in the playoffs when he's injured. So I think I'm gonna go right to the end of the season, and I'll do the playoffs. Well, if I make the playoffs, let's be honest here. In the next episode. So let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and I'm pretty confident we should make the playoffs. I'm still kind of on the fence if I should have made that Vertanen trade, because Cole Lind as well. He could become something, right? And that's trading for a 2nd round pick, which it could be something. I'm gonna try to get a forward prospect to replace Cole Lind with that pick, and I also do get Brian Dumoulin, which is a big part of the trade, which helps our defense. And he's not that old, so I think it's gonna. I don't think he can back the height. I mean, it's a good deal right now, but I don't think it can get that bad of a deal. I don't think Vertanen or Colin can get that good. I think Vertanen's maximum is 81, 82. I think Colin's maximum overall is 83. Okay, so 45, 31, and 4. And yeah, I think we probably have clinched the playoffs at this point. So 46, 32, and 4 is our final record. Utica Comets with a staggering record at 52, 26, and 4. That's impressive. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at our stats here. So the Besser get 80 points, 83 points from Brock Besser, and we clinched the top of our division. Okay, I'm actually really happy with that season. Let's rise into the playoffs. We're not going to be getting radiation reality then. Of course not. Actually, depends how Dallas did. Let's see what Dallas did. Okay, so Besser, 83 points. Poor 70 points. That's a career high and a half. Same with Sven Barchi. He might get a jump because of that. Everybody with 69 points. That's a lot of points for him. I was not expecting that much. I'm really happy with him. Hope that can re-sign him. And then Elias Peterson now up to an 87 overall. Puts up 53 points. Same with Joe Thornton. Nice addition. I hope he retires. Hope he retires on top with us. Boucher, 36 points. 35 points for Granlund. Ole Levy, up to 85 overall now. Very good. Nice to see. See, if he was medium elite, you'd already like 89. I don't think he's ever gonna be I think his cap in real life will be like 86. There was 87 overall. Like I said, like a fringe top 2, or just a really good top 4. Brendan Sutter, just Jagger up 31 points total. Of course, only like 18 games that is with us. Ben Hunt and Brian Dumoulin, Hemius and Jonelson. The damn hands not bad, just 2 games, but you know it's nice. Hope he retires with Vancouver. Okay. And in goal, we had for the majority of the season, we had Markstrom, 2.47, and then we have Lindback coming in, who actually did pretty well. Not his wins wise, but his percentage and goal against average is actually not too bad. And Demko, I think, just ripped it up in the AHL. Yeah, I'm putting it 4. That's insane. Speaking of AHL, let's actually check out the stats out there as well. So Adam Lundgren with 71 points. I mean, if that doesn't translate into growth, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I'm got it. Jason Vegna, really good game. Chaput is still good this season. Yeah, he did. Probably not gonna reach. Some of these guys that may not re-sign, like Archibald, he's not that good. I'm probably just gonna let him go. Good Branson. When does the contract expire? Another 3 years. That's really bad. I mean, he's up to 77. I could maybe try to load that off in the off season. Of course, Demko. Okay, so let's look at the leaders for the HL and the NHL here. Okay, all skaters. 95 points from Valeri Tarasenko and 58 goals. That's a really good season. Connor McDavid with 90. Alex Ovechkin with 89. Wow. Okay, Sheffield and Besser with 83 points in his sophomore season here. Definitely better than last year, of course. He only played 62 games in the past season. Tavares, Barzal, Larkin. Okay, I mean Larkin. Phil Kessel, wow, 80 points for him. Austin Matthews. So goals, I think it was Tarasenko. Besser though, pretty close here, and then Trent Hunter on the Rangers here, but was it 76 points in his rookie year here? Quite impressive there from Trent Hunter. Very impressive. So they're probably not going to regret him picking him first overall. How did Dallas do just in general? Because I have the pick. Let's see how Mr. Maxx did here. 73 points. That's an insane rookie year. 88 overall. High franchise. 17th overall. That's a steal. Why did he drop that low? This team's insane. If they didn't make the playoffs, I don't know what to even say. And then Van Bishop's a solid. He's better than our goalie, right? Let's just double check what happened to Tanev here. Might as well check. No harm in checking. It's a long episode. I recorded all the first episodes in one day, by the way. My throat's kind of getting fried here. Edler, there he is in Minnesota. Still have to see if he resigns. And then Gagne, yeah, only 29 points. Okay, so. Okay. I guess that's the season. We can't say the season awards yet, can we? Yeah, that waits. Okay, so. Actually, let's look at the contracts. Let's see if we can do new contract extensions, because I wouldn't mind. And we'll show what team I'm going against is up as well. Here we go. Best. I think I didn't sign him for extension yet. Oh, I thought I did. Okay. I wouldn't mind giving like 7 years. Actually, I'll give him 5 years at 5.8 million. That's a really good deal. Actually, 5.7. That's a really good deal if I can get it for that much. Joe Thornton's not want an extension. There's Eberle back. I want Eberle back. I'll give him 2 years. I think at 5.5 million. I really want him back. And actually, I'll wait till the offseason to sign him. Right? Demko, what does he want for a lot of money? It's not like a sign for him going up. I'll just give him what he wants. 2 million for 2 years. I'm not gonna box anything else. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy. Actually, wait, hold up. Let me show you who I'm going up against here. Gotta make sure I show you guys that. Okay, so we're going up to the St. Louis Blues. We did trade UC Okinen there. I wonder if he's still there. Actually, I'm gonna go check. Just like an overview of their lines. UC Okinen is no longer there, or he's scratched. He left the team. He obviously didn't resign. This is a team. Oh, they have Tarasenko, of course. That's of course. All right. So I'm going to St. Louis. Now, actually, I also want to check one more thing. I forgot to check his team stats. I completely forgot about that. I just want to see where Dallas really showed up. Okay, so where was Dallas? Dallas Stars 22nd in the NHL. So that gives them the 9th odds. That's actually good for us. That's actually really good for us. So I'm happy with that. And last was Ottawa, surprisingly. Probably why both New York teams actually. Trent Hunter not making the playoffs. I'll be making first them in the final someday. Okay, so Boston, the best team. Let's see where our goals for per game is at. It was first in the league, so our scoring is the best thing. Yeah, okay.